Good morning, Pulsicans. How are you guys feeling today? Welcome to the loudest megaphone in Pulse Chain land. How you guys feeling with the dip upon us? It's not too bloody, but we are dipping today. It was pretty insane. We saw Hex hit over 3 cents on the weekend. That was nice, being that Hex is my biggest position in my portfolio. But we're starting to cool off a little bit. We might have opportunity for some DCA coming up. I don't know. But this is the DeFi Crypto Alliance show where we're doing our best to bridge the gap between our entrepreneur friends, mainly our real estate guys, and the crypto community, mainly you guys, the Pulse Chain community, because we feel like this is the best opportunity of a lifetime. You're in the right place at the right time with the cycle beginning, altcoin season, the bull run, where we're going to use cryptocurrencies, that wealth creation tool, and use real estate and real world assets as a wealth preservation tool. Also, do things to make sure we're not paying three-letter agencies because they didn't partner with us and they're not our friend. So whether that's moving to Puerto Rico, that works. We can always have discussions around that. That's what I did. Or if you want to use the trust, the DeFi Wealth Trust, to not pay at the time being, deferred those taxes, and that way you have your full economic energy working for you and any investment that you have going. So, man, it's let's check in on the secret chart like we always do. That's why you guys come here to the show, is to check in to make sure we're not scammed. And I got a good feeling we are not. I got a good feeling that we're still looking good against our favorite blue chip, Ethereum. But let's see. And we are. And actually, Ethereum must be having a bit of a correction today because we are trending up against Ethereum. And you can see right here, guys, we're down about 5% of the day. Nothing crazy. PulseX is down about 7%. Inc. a little bit more, 8%, which makes sense. These are the more volatile ones. And man, Hex, what a beautiful weekend it had. It's back down to 0.027, which is fine. I mean, we're going to pullbacks are the name of the game. Just what's going to happen. Even your EHEX is pulled back. And that was ripping like a freaking, man, like a rocket ship over the weekend. I couldn't believe it on how much it's been going up. Is BankX out, guys? Do you know? Have they been selling? What's going on with those guys? I know they pulled the liquidity position from the last time I was informed, but like, what's going on with those guys over there? I mean, they had still 500 million EHEX to sell, which is, look, in the short term, it's a lot, but in the long grand scheme of things, the long term, it's not. So, well, it looks good though. I love the chart. We are trending nicely. We could be having the pullback because Ethereum might be having its pullback. And you can tell it is because we are trending up against Ethereum. Means we're holding value pretty well, in my honest opinion. So looks like we are not scammed, guys. Looks like we are still in the right place at the right time, which is super, super important. So let's check in with you guys over here. How's everyone feeling? Are you guys DCAing? You ready for a DCA? I am. I have one more bullet here in December. If it drops enough, I will be going in with that bullet. So we will see. Hexamillion, another beautiful day. It is, man. It's absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful out here in Puerto Rico, too. It's about 85 degrees. A little bit of rain here and there, but, man, it's awesome. Went to the gym this morning, walked in the rain, and it's warm rain. You know what I mean? It's not like really cold. It's not coming down hard, and it's a great day. Brizology, man, good morning to you, sir. As always, thank you much for Hey, you're on time, man. That's what's going on there. It's probably because I'm late. I started late, so that means you are on time. It's Bizarro World. Red Squirrel, oi, oi, what up, brother man? Hopefully we'll be euphoric and having some caterpillar soup soon. And Tin Top, what up, man? I'll be back out in AZ. Guys, on Saturday, so this is my last week here streaming in Puerto Rico for a month. I probably won't be streaming daily while I'm out in Arizona, though. I'm going to fit some in. I'm going to take a separate microphone. I'm going to have a small little speaker set, a little streaming set with me, if you will, that I'm going to travel with. So I will be coming in and streaming once in a while and checking in with you guys. But I'm going to be in Arizona for a whole entire month through the holidays, through New Year's. It's going to be a great time. It's going to feel good to be cold again. Puerto Rico is not cold, man. It's like out here, it's 85 year round with 90% humidity. And yeah, so it's going to feel good to be in some dry weather that's cold. We're going to be doing some snow skiing. It'll be a lot of fun. And maybe I'll even try to set up a like get together with all the Hexicans. Would be nice out there. I know Timmy's out there with the top hat. Timmy, I can't remember his stage name. But he lives out there in northern Arizona. Not to mention Nuclear Herbs is out there. And so, yeah, I would love to maybe we could arrange a small little meetup. That would be awesome, especially during this time. Pavka, oi from Czech Republic. We've great news for holders approved by Parliament. Hold for more than 3 years, no tax. Whoa. Hey. And that fits right into the crypto cycle. If you time it right, like you should be, wow, 3 years and no tax out there in the Czech Republic. Guys, that's great news for anybody who's out there. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Finding ways to not pay 3-letter agencies is a great strategy. For U.S. citizens, we don't have a lot of choices. We have one, move to Puerto Rico, which I did. And it's great decision. I'm glad I did it. Probably not going to stay here forever. Has its inconveniences, but I'm glad I did it. Obviously, you can use something like the DeFi Wealth Trust to defer those taxes. It's like if you guys who are in real estate know how a 1031 exchange works in the United States. It's where you could trade like-type property for like-type property and not pay any taxes. Well, the taxes are deferred technically. And that's what this trust does. And so we'll have Chris back on to discuss more how you can sell crypto, go into real estate, and then sell real estate, go back to crypto and not pay any taxes, have them all deferred. So I'm always, man, I am keen to hear about new opportunities to save on not paying 3-letter agencies. They didn't partner with us. They didn't take the risk that we have taken. And so I am like all out to make sure I don't give anything to them. I included move my family to a tropical island. And yeah, so, we'll see if kind of the sentiment changes with Trump coming in. He's had some pretty outlandish promises, even on capital gains, and then talking about crypto with, being American-based crypto. I don't know how you're going to determine that. But we'll see. Could be some bullish stuff coming on the horizon, though, as far as taxes in the United States. Brett. Paul Shane, the best layer one out there, PTGC, UFO melting faces. I agree with that sentiment 100%. I am not in PTGC or UFO, unfortunately, but man, those assets kick ass. You've got that right. They've been smashing the charts. I'm glad you're making some wealth on them. Congratulations, man. And congrats to everybody who's in here. I want everyone to make money, man, whether I'm in it or not. I love it. Hex ESS. Yeah, man, smash the likes, hit the subscribe. We got 66 of you guys watching today, 32 on the YouTube. Smash the likes, comment, help the algorithm. If you're watching over on Twitter, repost the show. We're going to keep doing our best to bring the good word of entrepreneurship to you, how to preserve that wealth. Remember, guys, becoming a millionaire means you got to become a millionaire here and here first before you become a millionaire here. All right. So that's why you see all these actors and, football players or, anybody who comes into crazy amounts of wealth, lottery winners, crypto guys last cycle, they lose that wealth because they haven't done the work to understand how to keep that wealth. And they have a plan. They have a plan, which you need to have if you want to, continue with this wealth creation journey by locking that wealth in with some preservation. Man, it's a beautiful morning in Arizona, 52 degrees. Oh, man, I can't wait. I hope, because I've had this cold for the last week and a half. I hope this cold goes away this week so I can get out there and not hope I don't get re-sick. I get sick again. Hope my you know, what do you call it? Your immunity or your, I don't know. I can't think today. But I'm just hoping that I've built up enough immunity to the cold and flu right now where it's not going to affect me when I'm out there. So, Funding Jim, what up, bro, man? Long time no see or hear from. Hope you're doing good, man. I think you're out in Asia somewhere. I did hear you in a Twitter chat the other day. I was just listening in. It's good to see you, man, around. Love to have you back on the show one day, dude. Talk about your experiences in life right now. You've always got some great stuff going on. Yeah, moved it to the check. Exactly, man. That's one way to not pay the 3-letter agencies and not partner with them. But you got to hold for 3 years. So if you move there now, you're going to have to wait for next cycle to take profits. Could be a strategy. I'm taking profits this cycle. What is the number for Chris again? It's not a number. It's a, you know what? I should put it in the banners here on the show. And I don't have it there. I will do that for future reference. That way I can always just kind of show it to you guys. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's in this text thread. But yeah, guys, I mean, book a call if you haven't booked a call with him. It's free. He'll go through the whole entire trust. Plus, if the trust is not the right fit, he's got 40 other tax saving strategies. He's a tax strategist. And so, like, he has ways to help you reach your goals. Maybe it's not going to be like 100% of what you wanted. And that's fine, man. Just start creating a plan now. So when you do get a 10X, 20X, 100X, whatever it may be, guys, you are ready to go. Like, I'm looking through the thread right now. I should see his. Oh, where is he at? I will find it. But like, for example, if you guys got to set up the trust now because it takes about a month. And if you wait till you're like already have your gains, well, the problem is he's going to be freaking slammed. Like, he's going to be booked, set these trust up, and you're going to be, they're waiting for months and you might not get it in time. I just text it to myself so I can have it on my computer and I will post it in the chat. There it is. Hold on, guys. And see if this is going to work. There it is. It is defertax.com/Chris. Just click on that link and you can schedule a call with him. Once again, guys, like I said, if the trust is not a good fit, he's got 40 other tax saving strategies for you guys that could help you. Maybe you're in real estate, maybe you're in other asset classes, stock market, stuff like that. He can help you in many different ways of saving from paying those 3-letter agencies. That's what, it's huge. The government, your risk, our reward. I know, I'm telling you, bro, that's what bothers me the most is that part, is that we take all the freaking risk and they receive all the reward. I mean, it's just asinine, man. Hence why I moved my whole family to a tropical island. And I'm not going to deal with it. Steve D. Hey, Corey. Hey, all. What is up, my good friend? Thanks for being a friend and a supporter of the channel. You guys make this channel. You guys make the show. And yeah, so what else is going on in Pulse Chain land? I don't know. You guys think that this is the wild narrative right now that everyone thinks that Richard's the one that voted for the MakerDAO to peg PDAI. I mean, here's my take on it. I get a lot of people who ask me about it. What do I think? Honestly, I don't give a shit whether it's Richard or not. Everything in crypto to me is a narrative. Even if it is Richard, it's still just a freaking narrative. And it's my job to ride the narrative. That's it. I got a bag of PDAI, and whether it's him or not, or it's just the community making shit up, I don't know, and I don't care. I don't care. Like, I'm just going to ride the narrative. If PDAI goes up, that liquidity is going to flow into the blue chips too, which I hold pretty good sized bags pretty good sized bag ups, right? Like, so like, I don't care what happens here. I see a lot of back and forth infighting in Twitter, which is pretty stupid. And a lot of like this, that, and the other, and people calling each other's names. Like, guys, it doesn't matter. Like, hold a bag, and who gives a shit? Hold a bag because you're in this to make money. You know the narrative's strong, and so you hold a bag for the narrative. And who really cares if it's true or not into the freaking movie? We'll find out one day, sooner or later. And it's that's why I look at most things in crypto. I just don't give a shit. Like the whole EHEX PHEX thing, man. I see all the infighting's been going around with that since day one, and it's absolutely asinine how people like to push their narrative and their beliefs onto the community. And it's like, man, I don't give a shit. I hold them both. Now I do hold a lot more PHEX, of course, because I feel like EHEX carries a lot more risk to it. It's just my personal opinion. It's because Richard could shit tweet it anytime or shit talk it on a live stream anytime. Although he kind of spoke positively, at least mildly positively, recently with the Hex being the 5th traded coin in MetaMask. Who's trading this shit in MetaMask, man? That's garbage. Paying all those fees, but I don't care, man. I'm gonna hold both no matter what. I don't let anyone tell me what to do with my portfolio and try to push their beliefs on me. And you guys should be the same, man. Just these narratives are powerful, and so just ride the narrative. Like that's it. It's easy. So crypto's all about narratives, man. That's it. I mean, for even freaking Bitcoin's a narrative. Like the U.S. government adding it to its balance sheet is a narrative. Will it happen? Probably. Well, or it might not happen. But I don't give a shit if it happens or not. I don't care what Trump does afterwards. It's the narrative that's powerful, that's driving Bitcoin in the price up. It's all part of the cycle, right? The 4-year cycle is what's king. And I always say that on the show. Don't bet against the cycle. It's just part of what's going on. And him buying it and adding this balance sheet is just a narrative. So I'm going to write it. Like, I don't give a shit if he does it or not. So that is my thoughts, my little rant on that. And there is, just to post it on the screen, is Chris's information if you guys want to go and learn how to not pay 3-letter agencies, unless you want to move out to a tropical island, which I would love to have you guys come. You can always hit me up on that too. I have an attorney out here who did all my stuff. He was great to work with. He was amazing. Where most of my friends have horror stories with their guys, and this guy was amazing. So if you guys are ever interested, although this cycle you're kind of a little late on the punch, because if you come to the island now, you're coming what's called pregnant with crypto. You wouldn't start to next year, and then it's like almost like a sell transaction happened when you move here. And then you're going to have your cost basis and then what what you entered the island with. You're going to owe taxes on that amount. And then anything from that point and on, you'll be tax free. To keep that in mind if you guys were to come out here and do that in 2025. So, but for next cycle, could be a great play. Although I don't know if I'll be here for next cycle. We're talking about maybe the end of next year, doing some traveling and moving. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I want to spend another 4 years in the island. We'll see, though. I don't know. It could happen. Steve D. Corey, I bet you're excited about the Bitcoin event this week. We're the one in freaking across the world. Where is it at? Yeah, I saw the news about it, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not excited. I'm excited when my shit pumps. Yeah, no worries, man. Absolutely. What we need is some exchanges to carry some of our tokens. I agree. Wholeheartedly agree with this, Brett Powers. A lot of people are like, oh, no, we don't need this Hex did a 10,000X without being listed and being gate kept. But yeah, but like, let's like make it easier this time around to get that 10,000X, right? Like, will we get a 10,000X? I don't know. I don't think so. But like, right, well, let's make it easier for us to get these mad gains. And this is what's going to bring in retail. They buy Hex over on Coinbase, and then, they're doing some due diligence around the project, and they get interested in doing DeFi because they're holding Hex on Coinbase, and they're reading about how Hex is this beautiful DeFi token. And then they start educating themselves around this space where it started with them buying on Coinbase. And like, that's powerful, man. We just need that. We need that easy touch for retail. That's what it is, an easy button for retail. And then they can, if they're interested, maybe they see Hex do some mad wild gains while they're holding it in Coinbase. And that's what makes them look into it deeper. Because now they're like, oh my God, I made $100,000 off this coin. Wow. Like, and they're gonna see what the heck's going on a little bit more under the hood. And that's when they get involved in DeFi. And these are your DeFi users for next cycle. But we need that marketing. We need that easy button. And I feel very strongly that these centralized exchanges can do that. And that's why Crypto Coffee's been doing a freaking amazing job. Him and the Pulse Chain Foundation of getting us on some exchanges and listed on some of these easy button, ways in the Pulse Chain. I know MXC has listed us, which is great. That was done through their work. And I've heard that there's been, there's rumblings. There's some other big exchanges that is probably going to list us. I wouldn't surprise me if OKX listed us again if once some clarity happens around the court case. It's because they had us listed before, right? Like, I don't see why they wouldn't list us again. But this is like huge, man. Yeah, it's massive. I agree. The people who are against this, they're just absolutely out of their mind. Andrew Garrett, yo, what up, my man? What is going on? We need native dollar peg token. I don't care if it's Circle with USDC or PDAI. We just need it. Yeah, man, I would love, even if PDAI pegs, right? If that's your thing. Man, I want Circle to come over here and launch USDC anyways, because once again, to your point earlier, Brett, about having that easy button, getting a little closer to retail, USDC is probably in my opinion, it's the most known. I mean, maybe USDT, they both are, but those are your main retail stable coins. We want that over on our chain, whether it's Circle or USDT or whoever. Let's get them over and having that stable coin as an option, right? As an off and on ramp too. So yeah, man. What's up, Corey? It's Paul Lazelle, hoping you buy other tokens besides. Oh, what is up, man? Hey, man. I mean, freaking the whole Pulse Chain ecosystem has made me mad gains these last couple months. That's where the most of my focus is at, because that's where the most of the wealth creation will happen. I have a few assets over on Ethereum, which everyone knows here I'm participating in for the most part. Nothing huge though, but wealth creation, most people think is done through serious diversification, or I argue it's done through serious, or you need to zone in on one asset or an asset class, or maybe even a whole blockchain like I have, and focus your time, energy, and efforts, your 10,000 man hours, you're only one person, in mastering that one chain, that one asset class. And that's where real wealth creation, in my opinion, happens, especially in this asset class. Being overly diversified can really get you wrecked. I know that from last cycle. But thanks for joining us, man. I do appreciate it, Paul. Paul's a great guy. He's in one of our real estate masterminds. And good guy. Really good guy. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Like, dude, I'm not buying XRP, man. That's like a 5X, 4X, 3X if we're lucky. Ethereum's another 5, 4, 3. Bitcoin's another 2 or 3X. Man, there's no gains there that are left. So you have to find other ecosystems, or even coins built on Ethereum are great too, that are leveraged on ETH. For example, I own Sidus. Sidus is one of the most premier blue chip gaming tokens from last cycle, and I feel like it will do well again this cycle. So I got myself a good position in Sidus. This is one of my plays outside of the Pulse Chain ecosystem for you guys. Not financial advice. I'm just a dude on the internet who speculates on his own money. But man, Pulse Chain has been absolutely sick in rewards and gains this cycle. And what do you think is going to happen once the SEC clarity is put in place, once Gary Gensler is gone? I mean, guys, you got to be able to take a step back, look at the grand picture, understand the different puzzle pieces, and be able to put that together, and you can see the writing on the wall. We are just in a movie. You guys hear me say it all the time. We are in a movie. The script has already been written. You just have to have the faith and play your part. That's where it takes balls to be able to lean in, play your part, have the faith, and do what you're supposed to do for these wealth creation gains, guys. Yo, mommy, Coinbase. Yeah, I know, man. We got to get on there. I think we'll do it too. I mean, I saw Kelly P. She had posted on KDP over on Twitter. Like some of these exchanges, man, they got millions upon millions of dollars from the forked copies of Pulse Chain, like PDI, for example. Hey, Coinbase, go sell your PDI. I know some of you guys might not want to hear that, but go sell your PDI and use that as our fee to list Pulse Chain. There's millions of dollars over there of the forked copies. So, by the way, Paul, if you have any ERC20s from last year when Pulse Chain launched, you have free money over here, sir. You can go over here and enter the Pulse Chain, the blockchain into your soft wallet to change the RPC settings and check to see what you got over here. If you have any ERC20s from when Pulse Chain launched, you have free money, sir, over on our chain. Come and get your free money. Come grab it. You can take it and go buy whatever you want with it. You can stick around on Pulse Chain and use it there. Up to you, but there is money over here. The world's largest airdrop in crypto happened a year and a half ago, and there's a lot of people who don't know they have free money over here. Yep, any ERC20s at the time of the fork, and some of these PRC20s, Paul, have done mad gains. PDI has done an 8,000x. 8,000x from the bottom. And this is one of the P copies. Okay. A lot of these P copies are going to do crazy gains just from people speculating on them. So come over and see if you got some money over here. Grab your money. And yeah, that's what it's here for. Got a nice bag of gelato. I like gelato, man. I might have the founder on. I like that he is using that coin. I'm not a big fan of tax tokens, guys. That's why I'm not in PTGC. Sorry, Brett. I think PTGC is going to do great. It's going to continue doing great. It's just, tax tokens have never been my forte. But Gelato's got a really cool where they're buying and distributing Solid X, which you guys know is my favorite meme coin, and Hex. Yeah. So yeah, it's great, guys. Great playing with coins. Solid X burning, and I think the Solid X protocol is dope, man. Guys, they're launching that protocol on every single blockchain. So it doesn't matter what blockchain you're on, what coins you're holding. You're coming in, you play that casino game, the Solid X casino game, and it buys and burns Solid X in ink. So it's like having shares in a casino that rewards you in dividends. Man, I am super stoked. Of course, to have a referral link I'm going to be getting. I'll be, if you guys want to use my referral link, great. If not, perfectly fine too. And it's going to be a good time. Speaking of Solid X, if you guys are out in Panama, January, let me know. I'll be out there for the No Permissions event. Should be a good time. Last time I heard, there's like 100 of you guys going to be out there. So let me know. We're going to be speaking on stage at that event. We're going to be talking about the DeFi Wealth Trust. Once again, how to not pay three-letter agencies out of your crypto gains. That's what that trust is for. And then we're also going to be talking about how we've onboarded 250 real estate entrepreneurs into our ecosystem. We're going to give a whole presentation on it. But the DeFi Wealth Trust is probably going to be the biggest thing that we're going to be talking about. Once again, yeah, I'm not about paying three-letter agencies. That is for sure. No Permissions chat starts in 15 minutes. Miss you not jumping on and saying hi. Yeah, Steve, maybe I'll jump over there. It's going to be hard because during my lunchtime, I haven't tuned into Randy's group in a while, and I need to do that. You tell Randy I said hi. I'm going to be out there, though. Come into January. I've never been to Panama, so it's going to be a fun event. Also, guys, we will be sponsoring, we're working on sponsorship for the Vegas March Pulse Chain Tour. So if you guys are going to be out there, let me know. It's going to be fun. From my understanding, there's like 500 people who are already going out to the Pulse Chain Tour in Vegas in March, which will be somewhere top. That's going to be somewhere near the top of this altcoin season, guys. If you're following the market cycle theory, that's going to be near the top. So if you're taking profits, what better time to go into DeFi Wealth Trust so that way you can lock in those gains. Let me know if you're going to be out there. Have a good time. And on that note, guys, I'm going to keep it short today. Just wanted to check in on this Monday, guys. Keep your wits about you. Keep the faith about you. Keep DC AIM. Once again, we are closer to the bottom than we are to the top. This stuff has a long ways to run. Super excited. I love being in a community, an ecosystem that's never seen a bull run. And we've already experienced a lot of gains. So, guys, if you need anything, let me know. Remember, if you want to grow your bags in the bear market or in a sideways bull market, all you got to do is go 10x the value you bring your fellow man, your fellow woman, so that way you can get more economic energy, aka money. Come in, throw it in crypto, and you could 100x your freaking life. Get that wealth creation, that wealth preservation. Remember, I say it all the time, guys. In every family lineage, there's that one person who was given and appointed by God the responsibility to break the chains of mediocrity, to break the curse of the 401k scam, 9-to-5 scam, debt slavery for generations to come. Your family lineage, it's all you guys. That's why you're here in the Pulse Chain ecosystem. You're the chosen one. Make sure you lean in. Make sure you do your part by onboarding your family, your friends, your loved ones right now when the time is needed, when the ecosystem is needed, when your loved ones need it the most. Do not wait till you're 10x up on your investment to go and beat the drum and start onboarding. That's disingenuous. You onboard at the bottom and we sell at the top. Guys, love all of you. You guys make the show. Thank you very much. And I will see you mañana.